Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Web of Venom, Wraith. This is a one-shot from 2020 from Marvel Comics, written by Donny, art by Guiu, Villanova, Dean White, color artist, VC's Clayton, Cowles, letters, cover by Hotz and Dan Brown, Danny Kazem, assistant editor, Devin Lewis, editor, Nick Lowe, executive editor. Cover's pretty good, actually. I thought it was interesting, and it sort of relates to what's going on. It could have been a little more action-oriented. And whatever this whip thing is doesn't really play a part in the story at all. So Wraith is looking for answers about his past and possibly his future and how to get rid of his curse. Now, he had abducted Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy number 5, that's the 2019 series, in exchange for information from Eros. And the information he gave him was just 2 sets of coordinates and some stuff that he couldn't unlock. And the coordinates of the first location are actually his father's old lab. So he goes there and tries to figure out what's going on and manages to end up at the planet of symbiotes, where he encounters Knull. Now, Knull is just reawoken. We do learn the origin of Knull's sword in this issue, which is sort of a symbiote of some kind, and Wraith learns about something that may be of value to Eddie. Overall, it's not a bad story. The general core concept is good. My problem with it is there's this trend that Donny has where he thinks he's a better writer than he is sometimes, so he gets a little pretentious with it, and he does this thing where he writes really short, abrupt sentences that are borderline fragments and occasionally just thoughts, and it is kind of annoying. And this issue suffers from that quite a bit. And it's supposed to be this sort of intellectual type writing style, and it just doesn't work sometimes. Overall, it was okay. Was it worth $5? Absolutely not. This is a $2 purchase at best, especially with the trash paper quality and the mostly mediocre art. It was a little too abstract and rough looking and really had a amateur look to it. The colorist did a great job with what they had, and I think the artist has a lot of potential. It just is a very sloppy style. People's bodies look very creepy. The symbiotes did a really good job, but the humanoids don't really look entirely humanoid. It looks very amateurish. So I don't think I'm gonna really recommend paying a lot of money for this issue. This does take place right around issue 26 of the regular Venom series, which is legacy number 191. So while Eddie's in the Venom Beyond storyline, this is leading into King in Black. So if you want to read this, it's a good one-shot overall in a lot of respects, but I think the value for the dollar just isn't there. So I wouldn't pay anywhere near $5 for it. But if you're looking at reading something that's going to add to the King in Black storyline before you read King in Black, this is probably a good one. But like I said, I don't think I'd pay even half cover price for this unless you absolutely had to and you're a diehard completionist. It doesn't add that much beyond learning about Knull's sword and the bit of information that Eddie's going to probably have later on anyway. So I thought it was an okay addition to it, but it's not mandatory reading. So if you can find it cheap, then I'd say pick it up. But there were a lot of problems I had with it otherwise. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.